The first element of employment I want to talk about is self-advocacy. I start with this because a lot of autistic people learn to mask their autism from a young age to make other people feel more at ease around them. As you might know, masking takes away our ability to know ourselves fully and to speak up for ourselves. This isn't to say that masking isn't sometimes useful. It can be a way to feel accepted and safe in our environments, at least temporarily. Autistic people tend to be extremely good at masking, and learning to advocate for yourself can feel unfamiliar and scary. You will not be alone in this journey. As a teenager, the adults around you are responsible for teaching you self-advocacy skills and to advocate on your behalf. My hope is that throughout your journey, other adults in the workplace will act as guides, coaches, and mentors. I also hope that you will gain enough confidence and trust in yourself that we will never be speaking for you or over you unless you have asked us to help. Self-advocacy involves knowing your own strengths and needs, setting goals, knowing your rights and responsibilities, learning new skills, problem solving, and asking for help. What can self-advocacy look like? Well, each time you express a preference, let others know how you're feeling, or ask questions for clarification, you are advocating for yourself. It can also include admitting what you find difficult, thinking about what you value, taking responsibility for your mistakes, learning about sensory needs and accommodations, and thinking kind thoughts about yourself, to name a few. It can also include identifying your special interests, choosing who you trust, asking for space to practice independence, and learning about consent and boundaries. Self-advocacy is about building up your confidence and agency as you gain more responsibilities. Your needs, interests, desires, and rights matter. You should be given opportunities to choose how you live your life at home, at school, at work, and in the community. Self-advocacy can also mean changing how society views autistic and other disabled people and ensuring that our voices are being included in conversations about us. You have a right to autistic communication. While many autistic people are taught how to communicate in neurotypical manners involving eye contact, body language, and specific figures of speech, it's also okay to expect other people to do their best to understand you as you are and not intentionally misinterpret what you are communicating. Later on, we will look at specific communication skills that can be helpful in the workplace, but I want you to keep in mind that autistic communication is valid. Self-advocacy does not mean that we now expect you to be able to do everything by yourself. Everyone needs help and support in their lives, and it's okay to need more support than your peers. Self-advocacy means that you can choose the level of help you receive and that you can make your own decisions. In the written toolkit, there are a few self-advocacy exercises that invite you to think about who you are, knowing your rights, barriers to speaking up, asking questions, and problem solving. I encourage you to check them out.